The current Labor government is in power thanks to the support of three key independents. One of them is Rob Oakeshott, the member for the division of Lyne on New South Wales mid-north coast, who says that minority government has been positive both for him and the country. I asked him whether the hung parliament has resulted in a more cooperative approach to politics.
Yeah, look, I would love it if politics normally was more consensus-based and there was more collaboration, but the reality of an adversarial system and the traditions of Australian politics don't lean towards that. Negotiating early on in a policy process is a sensible way to do business, and we're already, I think, in nearly the first 12 months seeing many examples of that through the 110 pieces of legislation that have already passed the Parliament.
So what roles have you personally taken on while working with the current government, and would you have been able to perform these duties before?
Well, I was in the 42nd Parliament, so I own only half of it from 2008 to 2010, and I'm always on the side of the ledger of being supportive of government doing something rather than doing nothing. So my voting record in the last Parliament was, that is the unique moment that 22 million Australians have thrown up, and I'm certainly going to do what I can as one Member of Parliament to maximise the opportunity to influence as many outcomes both for my region and for my country as I possibly can.
As an independent MP, do you feel that the current Parliament may represent a new trend, a swing away from the traditional two-party system? Might we see more minority governments in the future?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I think that's what a lot of people around the world who are involved in Westminster parliaments are looking at. Parliaments have been left for dead for too long, and what we are seeing now is parliaments having a heartbeat, parliaments having an important role, and as a consequence, any legislation or any idea getting a much better airing and much better oversight by more eyes from more angles through a parliamentary process rather than just one political party grabbing the Treasury benches and doing what it wants.
So lastly, Lyne is of course considered a regional seat, as is New England. How well has the minority government allowed you and the other key independents to advance issues specific to your electorates as well as regional issues in general?
Well, I think in the first, nearly 12 months, we've seen a whole regional development department formed. So there was about $4 billion in the May budget directed towards regional and rural projects, 80 items on the table that were agreed upon, and over time they are all being progressed or delivered, and I think that's exciting for my electorate and for my country.
Rob Oakeshott, thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Okay, thank you.